Really enjoying you doing that. You had to throw the hat and then make it so that it fell off the counter for you to catch it.
Yeah, beautifully done. Right, Annabel, on Saturday, you became...
Shakira.
You can say that again.
How did you feel?
Well, I'm going to give a huge shout out to hair, makeup and wardrobe because by the time I'd finished in there, which was quite a lot of hours, I did feel a bit more like Shakira. So I have to say, I just loved it. I never, ever thought for a million years that I could try to attempt that dance, but it was, honestly, it was so much fun. And how could I not enjoy it opposite you?
No,
I love dancing with Johannes. Everybody loves dancing with Johannes.
Well, exactly, because every time I turn to you and you have this sort of cheeky face with this glint in your eyes and then the hips are going and it's like, wow. I want to just try and match some of that. So it was a lot of fun.
And Johannes, samba is a very tough dance. She smashed it. Were you super proud?
I was surprised. I was surprised like everybody else, Janette. I mean, I had moments of brilliance in the rehearsal. I said to her, do this, and she did it, and I was like, oh, are we going to remember that on Saturday? And honestly, on Saturday came, and I remember as she took off that, there was just something in her eyes. And I was like, okay, this is it. But when we had that dance break, I was like, oh my goodness. That is exciting, isn't it? You know? Oh, you were wonderful, baby.
Well, thank you. I loved it. I didn't expect the reaction that we got. I really thought it was going to be the opposite. But anyway, it was fun. I loved it.
You survived the samba, and you didn't just survive it, you smashed it.
Well, thank
well,
you.
Jojo, your mic shows how much you were hyping up Annabel. Listen to this. I feel like everybody needs that as their wake up in the morning. Is Johannes going, here we go.
Why, you don't ignore it, I can tell you that. But that was my favourite bit of the whole choreography.
Yeah.
You just said, I'm taking you to Africa with me. I was like, yay, here we go.
Now, Johannes, from an emotional couple's choice to a sassy samba, that is a massive gear shift. Again, are you impressed with her ability to just embrace that change?
You know, that's what she's done ever since she's walked into this competition. She's really just given herself to the process. And I said to you earlier on, Janette, I've done a couple of series on this competition, but I don't have anxiety with this woman. She really just comes in and she's like, what am I doing? Teach me the fundamentals. And I'm like,
Who uses the word fundamentals?
Do you know what I mean? No, and that's the thing. I've seen her grow in front of my eyes every single week. And I'm so happy with where she is because I think she's turned into a dancer.
Wow.
Thank you. Yes, isn't that lovely to hear,
Well,
Annabel?
very nice. But I have an amazing teacher. I mean, you are an extraordinary teacher. Your detail and your attention to detail, and you're very patient, and we just work through things.
Yes.
And you've picked up on how I work.
You're quite a team. Now, let's talk about the scores, because you got a 31, which is an amazing score, which is, again, like I said, great score, but it was a very, very high-scoring week, so you were actually second from the bottom on the leaderboard.
Well, we're sort of getting quite comfortable down there because we seem to end up down there quite a lot.
But were you nervous about being down there, knowing that Blackpool was just around the corner?
Yeah, I mean, it's always, like, where it's at. I mean, I can't change where it's at, but we are hugely grateful to the public for sort of hauling us out of that position because we seem to be going down there quite a bit, don't we? But, no, we...
I feel like I want to smooth myself through it anyway. It's so gorgeous. Now, your highest ever Latin score last weekend, which is great, and now you're going back to Ballroom.
Yeah.
How do you feel about going back to Ballroom?
Well, I think that the song is so beautiful, the lyrics are so beautiful, and I think that now that we're revisiting some of the steps that I recognise, I feel a little bit more comfortable about trying to attempt them again, but maybe trying to improve what we did before.
Yes.
And I'm really...
Gosh, my brain today, baby brain is real. What kind of American smoothie are you going to be doing this weekend?
It is quite dreamy. It is quite magical. And once again, it's just about two people really enjoying a beautiful dance. And it's set in the beautiful ballroom. Who could want more?
Yeah. And is it Viennese waltz or foxtrot or what style?
So it is American, it's American smooth Viennese waltz, which then allows us to glide and cover every inch of that floor.
True.
Yeah, we go at quite a pace and a distance, don't we? We cover quite a bit of floor, so...
She's noticing it, Johannes. Now, Jojo, Kevin Clifton said last night in Choreography Corner that what is going on with me tonight? That Annabelle is one of the most underrated celebs in the series because she's amazing.
What he said?
So what do
How
you
nice.
trying to get her to stand out this weekend in Blackpool?
Do you know what? Everything that Annabelle does is new to her. And I've realized that because she's grown, I have amped the difficulty in terms of lifts. I've given her something, she does an overhead lift, which in week 1, she would never even have attempted.
Really?
But now she's at a point where she's just like, boom, and I'm like, gorgeous, she's holding it. It's the most beautiful thing to see. So I have, in terms of choreography, made it a little bit difficult.
Okay.
Well, a little bit difficult, quite difficult. I didn't tell her that. But
She doesn't know yet.
Exactly, I had no idea. Yeah. Okay.
No,
You
but
kind of just go for the ride, you know?
I do. It's like, buckle up.
Buckle up and enjoy Johannes
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Blackpool. Well, listen, I wish you both the best of luck. An
thank
American
you.
Smooth in Blackpool is
Yeah,
quite beautiful. You're going to
special.
really fly
It's
out
an honour
there.
to be there.
Yes.
I mean, a real privilege. I'm
It
looking
is.
forward to it. I can't wait.
And it's an honor for us to be able to watch you. So good luck to the
thank
two of
you.
you.
Thank
Annabelle and Johannes, everybody.